From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Monday, October 23rd, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. A walk and prayer vigil was held Saturday night to seek justice for Terrence Little Thunder, who lost his life in a hit and run at the corner of Haynes and College Avenue. Little Thunder died in September after the motorcycle he was riding was struck by a motor vehicle. The vehicle fled the scene before law enforcement arrived. Members of the community and the family of Little Thunder are offering a $20,000 reward to anyone who can provide information leading to the arrest of the hit-and-run driver. Lawmakers are looking to improve childcare in the state. Amy Rose has more.
Many lawmakers on both sides of the aisle believe childcare is an issue in South Dakota. However, no action was taken on that issue during this last legislative session. But lawmakers are considering improving the existing childcare assistance programs in the state. Republican Senator Tim Reed says they found that one of the issues is not paying enough in subsidy rates. He explained the subsidy rates need to be calculated by true cost because market rate isn't enough for childcare business to survive.
South Dakota's schedule in making changes in the K-12 education standards is itself changing. The State Board of Education Standards approved adjustments to the schedule on Friday. Health education standards will now be considered in the 2025-2026 year. They had been scheduled for the 2023-2024 year. Social studies standards will now be considered in the 2029-2030 year. They had been scheduled for 2028-2029. Computer science standards will also be added. Those will be scheduled for the State Board to start considering in fall of 2024 and will come up again in 2029-2030. In national and international news, Israeli warplanes are striking targets across Gaza ahead of an expected ground offensive in the besieged Hamas-ruled territory. Fears of a widening war have grown as Israel struck targets in the occupied West Bank, Syria, and Lebanon, and traded fire with Lebanon's Hezbollah militant group. 2 aid convoys arrived in the Gaza Strip over the weekend carrying food, water, and medical supplies. Israel has not allowed in fuel, which is critically needed for water and sanitation systems and hospitals. The war is in its 17th day and is the deadliest of the 5 Gaza wars for both sides. Meanwhile, U.S. forces are preparing for an escalation in the Gaza war. Amy Rose has the latest.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin say the United States is ready to protect American forces or personnel in the Middle East should the Israel-Hamas war escalate as they expect. The two men say they expect the war will escalate through proxies for Iran. Blinken says the U.S. doesn't want to see escalation, but he adds we're ready for it. The pair of top U.S. officials delivered the warnings as the war that followed a deadly October 7th attack by Hamas militants on southern Israel entered its third week. The U.S. State Department has ordered all non-essential personnel at the embassy in Iraq to leave the country because of the heightened tension in the region.
9 House Republicans have emerged as official candidates to replace ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy after would-be replacement Jim Jordan was knocked out of the running last week. A Sunday noon deadline was set for candidates to announce their intent to run for the position. Republicans are expected to meet behind closed doors on Monday evening for a candidate forum before a conference-wide election via secret anonymous ballot on Tuesday. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Partly sunny and breezy with a high of 60. Low tonight, 40. And that was your Daily Slice for Monday, October 23rd, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jaquess. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.